please subscribe and don't forget to press the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload a new video.
SP Tulsian of sptulsian.com also now joining us. Mr. Tulsian, good afternoon. The big move today has been on the two PSU banks, IDBI Bank, which had been of course flying away and now has seen sharp correction. And your thoughts on Andhra Bank, which is now down 12%?
See, I think if you take a call on IDBI Bank, I have been cautioning that there is no reason for the stocks to move up. But probably the technical factors have led to seen happening that. Coming on Andhra Bank, if you have the news flow, though the news flow is nothing new, is the Sterling Biotech scam has happened about a couple of years back or maybe 3-4 years back. And if you see those things, this is just a sentimental effect. But we have been cautioning that there is no point in remaining invested in the small size PSU banks kind, maybe like Allahabad, Andhra, United Bank of India, those kind of things, because the depth of those banks are not seen to be very, 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 very deep. And if you have these kind of scams coming in, then you are bound to take these kind of things happening, because as such the perception on these stocks are seen to be quite fragile. And if these kind of news flows coming in, then that is seen quite negative.
Mr. Tulsian, do you think Adani Enterprises has corrected enough? And is this a good buy now at current price?
See, in fact, Adani, if you see this, the Subramaniam Swamy news on that Adani Group, in fact, in that process, probably Adani Enterprise has taken the maximum hit. And in fact, Adani Port has not corrected at all, and maybe I would say that was just correction in line with the whole market. So yes, now the short covering and some kind of renewed buying interest is seen coming back in Adani Enterprise. And I think that all three Adani stocks, maybe Adani Transmission, Adani Enterprise and Adani Port, are looking good buy at the current level.
Okay. Another set of stocks for you, Mr. Tulsian, again news related. A lot of the spirit stocks are excited once again. Again, relief that there's nothing happening on ENA, at least not in the recent GST meeting. What would the view be, and what would be a better play if you were to advise a fresh entry now?
See, in the morning I've said that no bad news is a good news. And in fact, if you take a call on probably first on the United Spirits, I don't think that there are any fundamental reason for the stocks to move up until we see very good Q4 numbers from the company. But yes, because stock having corrected from 4,000 to 3,000 and the kind of corrections and maybe profit booking both we have seen having taken place in the stock price, probably has led to some kind of short covering and renewed buying. And coming back on the Radico Khaitan kind of stocks, they are already seen to be quite rich, having risen a lot, maybe by about 50% in this last maybe 3 to 4 months. So taking overall view on the breweries stock, probably I don't think that they are investment worthy. Maybe if you want to play from a short-term point of view, one can take a call on the United Spirits just for a rise of about 4-5-6% from here on. But otherwise, we don't advise investment call on all these stocks.
Mr. Tulsian, any thoughts here? The OMCs, which are also, of course, well off their 52-week highs?
See, in fact, for last 2 days, in fact, I've been saying that specifically on OMCs also, we initiated a buy call, including on Chennai Petro also. And I've been saying that, probably the market will see this buying coming back. We were expecting it to happen from tomorrow, but it has come a day early because the market was deeply oversold. And in fact, if you see, I don't totally agree that this is purely short covering, because any market, if you have this kind of rally coming in, first it gets initiated, with the fresh buying, and then thereafter the short covering comes in. And there is no harm if the market has fallen on the short sell, then obviously the short covering element will also be there. So yes, purely based on fundamental valuations, in fact, we have been saying this for last 3 or 4 days that market is bound to bottom out in the next 2-3 days. And in fact, we have been taking the call till advanced tax selling, which is likely, which we have said that it will get over by tomorrow. And generally, always it is the tendency that we see the selling ahead of the advanced tax. So honestly, I don't see any reason. And in fact, April will be seen quite healthy going forward. In fact, market experts were, taking a call of 4-digit on Nifty future, which we said that it is unlikely to be seen. And in fact, this correction has made the market quite healthy. And I think that once we see these kind of levels moving back, even if the Nifty future holds 10,300 level, that will be seen quite good. And in fact, gradually recovery from here on. I am not ruling out some kind of profit booking closer to the end of expiry also in the last week of March. But April series is very likely to remain healthy, and even the second part from here on is also seen to be quite healthy. So in the background, it is always better that yes, look for, and oil and gas has always been of our top pick. Apart from 3 OMCs, we have also initiated buy call on Mahanagar Gas Limited, Petronet LNG, GAIL kind of stocks. So we continue to remain positive on oil and gas space and more on the frontline stocks which have shown big correction.
All right, Mr. Tulsian, we will leave it there today. Thanks a lot for joining us. We'll talk to you tomorrow, of course. By the way, just pull out the intraday chart of Yes Bank and ICICI Bank.